Set. Fire the hole. Target set.
Fine, bitch!
Hey guys, my name is Russian Badger and welcome back to Atacama Desert, the map that has too much sand, way too much sand. Well, you can never have too much sand, but I believe it's the close cousin and or sister to Arica Harbor. But with that being said, I'd like your advice for the first segment of this video. And what I mean specifically by your advice or your demand, like, I want some chicken sandwiches and some waffle fries for free. Not that kind of demand. I mean, which map or which gameplay would you like to see next? Obviously, I'm on winter break, so I have quite a bit of time to get gameplays for you guys, and I definitely enjoy playing some good old Bad Company 2 while I have some days off on my winter break, so I have quite a few saved up. I've got a lot of Vietnam, and I've got a lot of regular Bad Company 2. I've got MAC-10 on Fubai, I've also got an M16A1 on Fubai, I've also got an M1A1 on Hill 137, Hamburglar Hill. I've also got, oh man, I've got another one on Khao Sun Temple. I've got more Harvest Day. I've got a Laguna Precia. I've got another Atacama Desert. I just have a ton of great gameplays to upload, and I don't know which one to start with. So you can look at it as a Christmas gift that is totally late because you're probably seeing this on the 26th because I upload at night because these videos take a while to upload. So I do it just before I go schlafen. To sleep. That's the verb. And I really need some advice as to which one you guys would like to see first. And I don't mean to totally just, oh, I took your ratios into account and then I just don't use the ratios anymore in terms of Vietnam versus Bad Company 1. I know the ratios were definitely a good idea on my part, but I sort of wanted to hold true to that. But at the same time, a lot of you have voiced your opinion that you don't find Vietnam as entertaining as regular Bad Company 2, and I definitely want to fulfill any requests that you have. So for my next video, if you have any kind of preference of the maps that I previously mentioned, or if you want, you can just specifically even say, or more generally say, Vietnam or regular Bad Company 2 as to which gameplay you'd like to see next. But definitely I want to take whatever considerations or feedback you have into account so that I can definitely get whatever video, whatever specific map or gameplay you guys want to see the most. So with that being said, Atacama Desert, wonderful map, and I might also say that this particular piece of Atacama Desert, this back building, is wonderful. As you saw previously, it's an easy spray route. You can easily pick off anybody that's trying to disarm B, and you can easily shoot any catfish or any Carl. In this specific case, this entire enemy team was literally Carls. Now, it's not even a lie. It's like, it is impossible to get a worse team than this. And I know some of you get mad. This team's total noobs, or the total nub kicks, or total Carls. Yeah, obviously. I mean, that's basically where I get my best gameplays, and I think that's a general rule that some people don't know for some reason. But this is my theory. Okay, it's Christmas Day. I got this gameplay today on Christmas Day. So my theory, I almost just said theory, like I have some kind of SCH on it. My theory. Moving on. My theory is that I think a lot of people got this as a Christmas present, and it was probably the first day playing because there was like 3s and 4s and like level 2s in this game, and I was sort of surprised by that, but we just absolutely ran a train on them, and it wasn't that difficult. But here I saw Bush Monster, and I believe he was saying something along the lines of, this isn't a direct quote, but he was just saying, I'm a bush. So I said, you know what, I'm going to end your spawn camping. Give me your sandwich. There we go. That's how spawn campers have to be dealt with. And you know what the thing is? I always try to embarrass a spawn camper because I always think that motivation, like, if I ever embarrass him, maybe he won't do it again. But that never actually happens. Like, one reason that I absolutely love Vietnam is because it doesn't have a UAV, and that's just as annoying as spawn camping. It's like you're sitting on a machine where you can hardly ever die on the first set of objectives. You guys know what I mean. On the first set of objectives, it's virtually impossible to kill someone on the UAV because their whole section, their whole area is off limits. But if you're on the UAV, you are the biggest catfish. I just have to say that. But basically here, my teammates got A and B arms, so I decided just to go to the back of their spawn and just distract them for a while and hold them back as long as possible until B explodes. And really, at this point in time, it's obvious nobody's going to get there because a charge length is only 30 seconds. Look at that, level 3. What a Carl. And that's, I just looked at the enemy scoreboard. They weren't all Carls. I believe there was a few 40s and a few 30s and some 20s in there, but there were a few that were just absolutely like, how do you even know how to move around in a first-person shooter? And you know what? I got embarrassed by a few of them. I believe I got killed by a level 4 and a level 3 and another level 4, but it's just odd. I mean, I've just never seen these, like, people. They're Penguin Slayer. He's going to quickscope me later on, and you're going to see it. You're going to see it. Look, okay, he respawns. Look, okay, I get his buddy, and then he respawned on his buddy, and I get grizzed all over my face. That's awful. That's cool, Penguin Slayer. Way to spawn on your squad mate in our spawn, just a spawn camp. That's wonderful. Just, if I may say so myself. And another thing that I wanted to emphasize with you guys, hopefully you're not nauseous about the slow motion. I know some of you say, I hate slow motion, and other you say, I hate the splicing and dicing and slicing of videos. And you guys might see, I just passed that guy. Excuse me, I've got the burps, just ate some apple pie. I passed the guy on my left-hand side, I just didn't see him. Sometimes my peripheral vision just totally fails me, and I just can't see anything. And it's frustrating to watch your own gameplay and see that. Excuse me. And it's like, I mean, a lot of you guys don't understand what I'm saying because you don't record your own gameplay. And that's not an insult by any means. I'm just awful like that. But it's like, how did you not see that guy, Russian Badger? Are you blind? Are you literally blind? And that was a good one. Give me your sandwich, please, because I mean, I don't think you guys will ever understand how much I beat myself up about this sometimes. It's like, how did you not see that guy? He was literally like right in front of you. Are you blind? Are you blind in one eye? Are you wearing an eye patch? Maybe you got sand in your eyes because it's Atacama Desert. I don't know why, but I don't know how you did not see him. But moving on from that, I just wanted to discuss something about Vietnam and Bad Company 2. Just generally, as a general feeling, as soon as I came back to Bad Company 2 from Vietnam this morning, I played Vietnam as soon as from the 21st up until this morning, and then I switched back to regular Bad Company 2, and I literally thought my brain was going to explode from excitement. Like, I was so excited. I mean, like, the excitement was just going to make my brain explode. It was amazing. Like, and even here, you can tell this guy's a Carl. It's like, I totally missed him, and I still have time to take out the 40mm grenade launcher and shoot him, or shotgun, excuse me. But back to my point. You have no idea how fun Bad Company 2 is. I mean, and you know what I think it is? I think it's the diversity of weapons and the better maps and the... I mean, I just want to say the complexity of Bad Company 2 because I don't think all of you will really notice this. Some of you don't even have Vietnam, but for those of you who have it, play Vietnam for an hour and then play Bad Company 2 for an hour, and you will notice a distinct difference. And there's just something so amazing about Bad Company 2, and you won't even realize it until you play a different game. And I think of Vietnam as sort of a different game. I don't know if it's whether the sensitivity or the diversity of weapons, or it just seems more complex. And in Vietnam, get a little bit monotonous. Like, okay, you just died. Did you die from an AK, or a PKM, or an RPK? Excuse me. A PKM is a personal killing machine, and that's in Bad Company 2. But that's basically what it's come down to. It is. Did you die from an AK, or an RPK? And it makes the game seem a little bit one-dimensional, and there are some maps that I don't specifically like in Vietnam. And I'm not saying Vietnam is a bad map pack, or I'm not hating on it in quotes to say, per se. But there's just something, it's not like Vietnam is necessarily bad, there is just something that is so incredible and tremendous about Bad Company 2, and you really won't notice it until you go away from it for a little while, for a few days. That's all that I have to say about how great this game is and how great it is to come back. And you can tell, look at this Carl, like, there would be times where some of the enemy players, like the new guys, they would literally just take out their saws, and they would not stop to burst fire ever. Like, they would literally shoot a 200 round box without stopping. Like, there's no hesitation, just I'm just gonna go ahead and unload every single one of these bullets until this box runs out of my saw, and I found that a little bit humorous, definitely. And the reason that I took so long to get in there and really get involved with setting the charge, I usually like to wait until I have at least 5 or 6 guys forward before I arm a charge, because excuse me, that apple pie is really getting to me. I eat quite a bit of French. They're not French fries. They're mashed potatoes and some apple pie. I eat it cold, but it's somehow affecting my throat. But I'm going to polish this off, this commentary, very, very quickly, along with this fast forward here. But basically, on all the objectives of the Atacama Desert, I like to get into the back of the spawn and basically dictate the killing spree in the back of the spawn, and basically hold them back and let the other blue guys on my team, my other squad mates, get forward so that we have numbers forward in the enemy area before we arm the charge, so that we can defend it in a better manner, or we have more personnel to defend it correctly, if that makes any sense. So basically, it's dictating it's basically dictating the enemy movement by sitting in the back of the spawn and killing them as they come forward, in order to facilitate a better movement of your allies forward. And check this one out. Are you ready? Alright, Wesley snipes. Now watch his body. Watch his body. Snipes. Oh, he did this like ragdoll flail halfway across the room. That was tremendous. What should I do for the last part of this little commentary? Should I sing? First song that I ever learned in German? Well, that's like a rap, though. Nein, das ist die Frau, die freitags nicht kann. I don't think I'm gonna rap. That's tremendously unsuccessful. I don't think I like that. And I know if you're German right now, I know you're face palming. You're face palming so much because you know what that song is and you know the artist. But other than that, guys, please tell me, which gameplay would you like next? I know I mentioned all the gameplays that I have in the beginning of the video, but other than that, guys, which gameplay would you like to see next? And I will see you next time. Auf Wiedersehen und bis bald.